Welcome back to the IS Companion. Today, we delve into the intricacies of the parliamentary system in India, focusing on the key roles and procedures that govern the functioning of both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. This lecture aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of the leaders in parliament, parliamentary sessions, and various devices of parliamentary proceedings. Leader of the House. The term Leader of the House is defined under the rules of Lok Sabha and refers to the Prime Minister if they are a member of the Lok Sabha, or a minister who is a member of the Lok Sabha nominated by the Prime Minister. In the Rajya Sabha, the Leader of the House is a minister and a member of the Rajya Sabha, also nominated by the Prime Minister. This leader is pivotal in the conduct of parliamentary business and holds the authority to nominate a deputy leader. Comparatively, in the United States, this role is known as the Majority Leader. Leader of the Opposition. In both houses of parliament, the Leader of the Opposition is the leader of the largest opposition party, provided the party holds at least one-tenth of the total seats in that house. This role is crucial in a parliamentary democracy, providing constructive criticism of government policies and presenting an alternative government. The Leader of the Opposition in India was given statutory recognition in 1977 and enjoys the same salary, allowances, and facilities as a cabinet minister. The British political system has a unique feature called the shadow cabinet, where opposition members shadow each minister of the ruling cabinet, preparing them for future governmental roles. This practice underlines the significant status of the Leader of the Opposition, who has been described as the alternative Prime Minister by Ivor Jennings. Whip. The role of the whip is not mentioned in the Constitution of India, the rules of the House, or any parliamentary statute. It is based on parliamentary conventions. Each political party appoints its whip to ensure the attendance and voting discipline of party members. Whips play a critical role in maintaining party unity and ensuring legislative efficiency. Non-compliance with the directives of the whip can result in disciplinary action against members. Sessions of Parliament. Summoning. The President of India summons each House of Parliament to meet, ensuring that the gap between two sessions does not exceed 6 months. Typically, Parliament convenes 3 times a year: the budget session, February to May, the monsoon session, July to September, and the winter session, November to December. A session spans from the first sitting to prorogation or dissolution, in the case of the Lok Sabha, and the period between prorogation and the next session is termed a recess. Adjournment. Each parliamentary session consists of multiple meetings, each with a morning sitting, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and a post-lunch sitting, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. A sitting can be terminated by adjournment sine die, prorogation, or dissolution. An adjournment suspends proceedings for a specified time, while adjournment sine die means suspending without a set date for reassembly, which can be resumed by the presiding officer. Prorogation. When the business of a session concludes, the presiding officer declares the House adjourned sine die, followed by a presidential notification for prorogation. The President may also prorogue the House while in session. Dissolution. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent body and is not subject to dissolution, whereas the Lok Sabha can be dissolved in 2 ways: automatically at the end of its 5-year term or earlier by the President's decision. Dissolution ends the life of the current House, necessitating general elections for a new House. Upon dissolution, all pending business in the Lok Sabha lapses, except for certain bills and assurances examined by the Committee on Government Assurances. Quorum. Quorum is the minimum number of members required for the House to conduct business, set at 1/10 of the total membership, including the presiding officer. For the Lok Sabha, this means at least 55 members, and for the Rajya Sabha, at least 25 members. Without quorum, the presiding officer must adjourn the House or suspend the meeting. Voting in House. Decisions in the House are made by a majority vote of present and voting members, excluding the presiding officer. Specific matters like impeachment or constitutional amendments require a special majority. The presiding officer votes only to break a tie. The voting procedure involves voice votes, divisions, and sometimes a physical count of members. Language in Parliament. The Constitution designates Hindi and English as the official languages for parliamentary business. Members may also speak in their mother tongue, with simultaneous translation available. Despite initial plans to discontinue English in 1965, the Official Languages Act, 1963, ensured its continued use alongside Hindi. Rights of Ministers and Attorney General. Ministers and the Attorney General have the right to participate in proceedings of either House, any joint sittings, and any parliamentary committees of which they are members, but they cannot vote. This provision allows ministers to engage in discussions across both houses and ensures non-member ministers can contribute for up to 6 months without being elected. Lame duck session. A lame duck session refers to the last session of the existing Lok Sabha after new elections, with outgoing members who did not get re-elected participating. Devices of parliamentary proceedings. Question R. The first hour of every parliamentary sitting is designated for questions, where members query ministers. Questions are classified as starred, requiring oral answers, unstarred, requiring written answers, and short notice, requiring oral answers with less than 10 days' notice. Questions may also be directed to private members regarding matters they are responsible for. 0R. 0R, starting immediately after question hour, is an informal period for members to raise urgent matters without prior notice. This practice, unique to India, has been in existence since 1962. Motions. Motions are used to raise discussions on various issues and fall into 3 categories: substantive, substitute, and subsidiary. Subsidiary motions include ancillary, superseding, and amendments. They allow members to express decisions or opinions on issues. Closure motion. A closure motion aims to cut short a debate and proceed to voting. There are 4 types: simple closure, closure by compartments, kangaroo closure, and guillotine closure, each varying in scope and application. Privilege motion. This motion is used when a member believes there has been a breach of parliamentary privilege, usually by a minister. It aims to censure the concerned minister. Calling attention motion. This motion calls a minister's attention to urgent public matters, seeking an authoritative statement. It has been in use since 1954 and is mentioned in the Rules of Procedure. Adjournment motion. An extraordinary device needing the support of 50 members, it interrupts normal business to discuss urgent public matters. It implies censure against the government and is not permitted in the Rajya Sabha. No confidence motion. According to Article 75, the Lok Sabha can remove the ministry by passing a no confidence motion, which requires the support of 50 members to be admitted. Confidence motion. Introduced to address situations of hung parliaments and coalition governments, a confidence motion is moved by the government to prove its majority. Its rejection results in the government's fall. Censure motion. Unlike a no-confidence motion, a censure motion targets specific government policies or actions and does not require the government to resign if passed. Motion of thanks. After the President's address at the beginning of the first session each year, a motion of thanks is debated and voted on. Its passage is crucial for the government's validation by the House. No date named motion. This motion is admitted by the Speaker without a set date for discussion. The Speaker schedules it after consulting the Leader of the House or the Business Advisory Committee. Dilatory motion. A dilatory motion seeks to adjourn or delay the progress of business under consideration. The Speaker can reject it if deemed an abuse of procedure. Point of order. Members raise points of order when the House's proceedings do not follow established rules. This device suspends ongoing business until resolved by the Speaker. Half an hour discussion. Allotted 3 times a week, this discussion addresses matters of significant public interest needing factual clarification. There is no formal motion or voting. Short duration discussion. Also known as a 2-hour discussion, it allows members to raise urgent public matters twice a week without formal motions or voting. Special mention. In the Rajya Sabha, special mentions allow members to raise important issues not covered by other parliamentary devices. In the Lok Sabha, this is known as notice mention under Rule 377. Resolutions. Members can move resolutions to discuss public interest matters which are voted upon. Resolutions are categorized as private members, government, and statutory. They differ from motions as all resolutions are substantive and require voting. Youth Parliament. The Youth Parliament scheme, initiated on the recommendation of the 4th All India Whips Conference, aims to familiarize young people with parliamentary procedures, instill discipline and democratic values, and prepare them for future roles in governance. Thank you.